everybody, and welcome back to episode number 3 on Blickling Farm. So in the previous episode we set up a course using Courseplay to fertilize this field number 2. He's now finished as you've seen. So we'll just get in him now and we will send, well, I say we'll send him, we will take him back to the main farm. So that, sorry, I was just adjusting my volumes there. So now what we can do, now that he's finished that, you can click that one there which will clear it. So now if you look here, there's no courses loaded. Right, so what we want to do is we want to head just back along here. And like I say, we'll take this one back to the main yard and we'll drop it off there. Then what I would like to do is head up to the shop because I'd like to get into a couple of sheep. So that means what we've got on the plans for today is we're going to go and buy some sheep, and then once we've done that we're going to go and do a bit of mowing. Hopefully that's the plan anyway. So I hope everybody's been well. I was back at work today. It's early shift for me, so I was, which way shall we go? I think we'll go to the right. Like I said, yeah, I was early shift at work today, so it's a 5 o'clock in the morning job it. So, is there anybody else that works early in the morning? I mean, to be honest, my body clock doesn't know what day of the week it is for me, to be honest, because like on a Sunday, it can depend, my shifts depend on, you know, what the rota is that day at work. And it's usually like 1 week I'll be doing one thing and then the week after I'll be doing another, and then the week after that I'll be back to doing what I was doing the first week. Now to me, I don't mind that. Then one of the shifts on the Sunday is, you know, a later start, so I finish later. But the problem is I then have to go to work on Monday morning, early doors, crack of dawn. So my body clock, you know, when you get home at whatever time in the evening, you've got to have time to relax for a little bit, you know, and I don't get much of that, but onwards and upwards, eh? That's what they say. So we're nearly back back to the main yard. That's a shop that we've just passed there. Now we will be coming back to the shop in a sec once we've dropped this off. Because like I say, I'd like to go and pick up some sheep. Now where we buy this sheep, I'm not too sure. It might actually just have been where, yeah, I think we go back there. Oh, it's gone on the map now. The cattle market. I think that's where we will go. I'll have a look on the mini map before we head that way so that we don't waste the journey. So yeah, I was listening to a really awesome radio show last night on YouTube. It was a live stream from the Base Rebels. Oh, I nearly hit that wall then. Do you know, this is really bumpy. I might actually get in touch with the mod author. Oh, we have actually got one of these trailers already, and I think I've just bought another one, you know. Let's just have a quick look. If we have, that's really foolish. So there's one. Yeah, and there's two, so my bad. So actually no, because when we're at the shop, I'll take the JCB up. Yeah, so the other thing that we could do with, I'm just going to reverse this into this little gap here. The other thing that we can do as well, you know, if we're looking to get into sheep, because they don't require much, do they? They're just a bit of cut grass really. So I've got some of the Lily butterfly mowers sitting up at the shop. So this, I'm just going to park this up here. Actually, we'll put them in the shed. We'll reverse him into there, why not? Yeah, we've got the butterfly mowers. Come on, McSTALLION, speak properly. People won't be able to understand you. So we'll leave that there, and we'll just run around the corner. And we shall go and buy some sheep first. Now we'll use the JCB because I'm going to use the mowers on this because it's got a bit of horsepower. I thought that would be useful when it comes to the mowing, especially some of the fields here. They can get a bit on this, well, no, I wouldn't say steep side, but they can get a bit tricky at times. So we'll just attach that there. Right, so we'll go back here. Now, right, so yeah, animal dealer, so that's where we'll go. Awesome. Put our beacons on just to be on the safe side. I'm not going to go back out that way because it's bumpy as heck. Next one, no, do we have a sunroof? No, but we'd definitely make a sunroof if we went back down that way, that's for sure. But yeah, like I say, I might actually get in touch with the mod author and just kind of say to him, is it genuinely like that? Because if it is, that is absolutely crazy. By any means. But well. Yeah. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll just fill this trailer up with sheep. So I think this one takes 14 sheep to begin with. So once we've taken the sheep up, we'll drop them off, and then we will head back to the main yard with this trailer and drop it off. But before we actually drop it off, we'll give it a wash down with a pressure wash it. See, now I've completely gone the wrong way. That's not good at all. That's okay. We'll just do a U-turn down here where it's a bit wider. We'll go into the shop, shall we? Yeah, we might as well just go there. Which brings me to the next thing. Actually, yeah, it's not a waste. It is not a wasted journey, because I'd have to come here anyway to do this. I want to do this because you get a bit of a bonus if you return something to the actual shop as opposed to selling it straight from your farm. Because if you do that, you're losing, oh, I think it's nearly, what, 20% off the price? Which I think is quite a lot, really. Just for the sake of getting in your tractor and driving it up the road. Especially on Blickling Farm, it's not what you would call... Did I just unhitch the front one? I did as well. What an idiot. Oh, forward. That would help. So, right, so we'll jump out there, and I think he's behind here. Don't tell me I stopped on top of it. No. Sell that. Right, so that puts us back up to about 71,000. Sorry, I had to cough then. So we'll put them back on, and we'll make our U-turn and get back inside so we can see where we're going. Now, I know a lot of you guys like the in-cab experience, but you know, let me know what you want to see. Do you want to see more in-cab, or would you like to see a bit more outside of the cab? This is going to be a tight turn. Tight turn. Come on. Yeah, we've done it. Right, so I'm not actually 100%. Okay, I'm guessing. I'm just guessing that we need to just be in this yellow box here. So what I'll do is I'll just... Ooh, that's a big hole. Right, so... Alright, there we go. Right, so... Oh, we can only take 10. Okay, well that's not too bad then. I suppose that's a nice even number, so we'll buy them. So 10. What's the N? Look at them. Bah. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Is there an even number? No, there isn't, because there's one brown one. Look at that. There's just one brown one. Poor man. Right, so we shall take this now all the way around. Ooh. So let's have a look here. Right, so we're here. Now we want to get to there. I think the best thing would be to just... yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, so we're going to go past the farm again, which I suppose is alright. We don't want to injure the sheep, do we? So we best make sure we don't go crazy with them. So yeah, like I said, guys, I'm still relatively new to the whole running commentary while we're playing, and I do apologize if I sound a bit dull or dreary. I suppose it's just the way I sound. I suppose we can't all be perfect, but I try, and I try my best, and you know, I hope you guys like it. So we'll just come back down here now. So these are a few of the other fields that we can work our way up to buying eventually. It all depends how long we keep the series going for. I hope we can keep it going for a while. It'd be good, because I really do like this map, and look at me, I'm wandering all over the place. Good job there's no traffic. The reason I've turned the traffic off, guys, is because of Courseplay, just in case you were wondering. Right, so we want to turn here somewhere. So if we kind of slow down a bit more and come in here. Can I? Is that? Yes, look at that. Look at that. Perfect. And we now have a road all the way down. Ooh. So yeah, nice little bit of a scenic trip through the trees and everything for you guys, even though you can't really see much. There you go. Oh no, we're gonna crash with a sheep. Right, so I'm guessing that little spot there is for where the wool pallets will spawn, just there. So is this where we go to unload? Whoa. I didn't expect that to do that, you know. Really did not expect it to do that. Right, so unload all 10. Thank you very much. Bob's your uncle. Cheers. So what we'll do is, instead of taking this all the way back down to the other farm, we will just put it in this end bay, he says, confidently speaking. And there's probably absolutely no way that I'm going to be able to get it in here without crashing into something. I'll be very surprised if I don't. Because me and reversing are not the best of friends, especially with a trailer on the back. I can do it. I can do it. See? That wasn't too bad, was it? Right, so we'll just get back out of here now. And we will go back down this bouncy road. That's not too bouncy. I mean, this is a dirt road, and even the dirt road is a lot flatter, or should I say a bit smoother in places to drive on than the actual road. What's that all about? But no, still, it's a very, very good map. You know, I really do enjoy playing on this map. So from here, what would be the quickest way? Okay, obviously makes sense. If we come past it on the way up, why not go back down to it? So I'm just gonna go and pick up the water bowser, and then we're gonna go give these sheep some water. Then once that's done, we will go and do a bit of mowing with a bit of luck. Do you know, I didn't even look to see if the fields that we own or any of the fields have got grass. Any grass in them. It's not very good, is it? Poor farming. Poor farming, Mr. McSTALLION. Poor farming. So we're just turning here, because this is the other entrance into our farm. Into this lovely farm. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the water bowser should be down here somewhere. Yep, it was over there. So we'll reverse all the way in. Come on, go, go, go. Yeah. Jesus, this thing takes ages to reverse, doesn't it? Is it limited? Oh, yeah, it must be. There's no way that it exists. Ba-doom! And let's go and fill this bad boy up. Now, I can't remember, the fill point used to be there. Is it still there? It is a bit annoying that it's... Or is that it there? Oh, I think we've found it, you know. It makes sense to put the water bowser next to the actual water source. Do you know, sometimes I feel like a complete idiot. I reversed up to it, I didn't even look at it. No good, is it? So we'll just fill this up even though it's costing us a fortune. And we probably won't even use, I don't know, let's say 25%. Right, so let's go back up to the sheep. Let's give them a drink, shall we? I'll tell you what, I'll stay in the outside view. We'll put our single beacon on just to be on the safe side. So yeah. So ultimately, you know, the goal behind, you know, doing these Let's Play episodes, for me especially, is the fact that, you know, I am very time limited, unfortunately. My time, you know, is work, and then if I'm not working, I'm doing videos. If I'm not doing videos, I've got my daughter Alana. And, you know, I spend a lot of time with her. You know, she is only 5. And I believe in spending time, a lot of your time with them now at this age, because you don't really get the young years back when they're older, do you? And they grow up fast enough as it is. And she walks around with the attitude of a 13-year-old sometimes, but that's just what she's like. But obviously now that she's getting a bit older, it does mean that when she's in bed and I'm at home, obviously, it means that we can, you know, that I can actually get on my computer and still record an episode if needs be. It all depends on, is this the right one? Yes, it is. Go on. Not even 20, like 19% in that. Terrible, man. Okay, never mind. It just means that I have that night as well, those nights as well now where, oh goodness me, where when she's sleeping, at least I know that I can still do a bit of recording, you know. But I think Farming Simulator at the moment is coming to a bit of a dull point. You know, people have played it that much, and you know, it's starting to get boring, and it's difficult for us to continue to make content for it, because we're running out of things to do, you know, because everything's the same, and it doesn't really matter who or what YouTuber's doing. the Let's Play series on that particular farm, if we've seen that, if there's 2 or 3 of us doing the same farm, you know, it's kind of predictable, and ultimately that's not what we're trying to do, you know. And it is sad that it's like that. And I suppose the DLCs for like Big Bud and things like that are good, but what I'd like to see is another map that is like officially released by Giants, you know, possibly a paid map, you know, something that's unique to Farming Simulator, you know, something that none of us have seen, you know, equipment that we've not seen before, and mods that we've not used in this one so far, you know, things like that. It'd be good to see what Giants could come up with, you know. So, you know, I think it would be good. Actually, we're going down to the shop. You know, looking at my timer now, guys, I think what we're looking at is a case of today we've managed to buy 10 sheep. We've managed to give those 10 sheep water. And we're gonna go and pick up the new mowers that we've got. And then what I'll do is I'll have to drop the weight off at the shop as well and not forget about it. Because that'd just be embarrassing. So what I'll do is I'll just put it over here. Like so. Now for the tricky bit of, am I going to fit in there? Yeah, so I was thinking, you know, if we keep these episodes to about 20 to maybe 25, 30 minutes in length, I think that's reasonable. You know, there's been a few people suggesting that. Right, so now that they're on, and we've still got our beacon flashing, we'll take these back to the farm and then call it a day, guys. And then what we'll do tomorrow is we shall go and have a look for some grass, you know, an area of grass that we could possibly cut, like that meadow that we've just passed there. That'd be quite good to do. You know, we could possibly, I mean, we don't need a huge amount of it, but we do need a fair bit of it though, just to keep the sheep going. Because what I'd like to do also, if we can possibly do it, is put some into a bunker somewhere and, you know, start on a bit of silage and, you know, try and get a bit of money in for the farm. But we do want the sheep to be, you know, at 100% productivity, for them to produce the wool. And as we all know, wool in this game is for some reason white gold, literally. So where am I going to stick this here? We'll put it down here. Put it next to the fertilizers, because we're gonna jump back into it tomorrow. So we shall leave that there. Do you know what? We'll put this away while we're at it. We'll put it at the top. So yeah, while I'm putting this away, guys, we might as well start saying our goodbyes. Right then, guys, from my side, it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for joining me, and if you liked the video, please don't be scared to hit the like button. And if you've not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button while you're at it, because my content is going to start coming out pretty quickly. I'm hoping to release a episode a day on Farming Simulator at least, and then possibly one night a week I'm hoping to do a live stream. So guys, thank you very much once again. Until next time, take care and see you all later. Bye bye.